Well, welcome everyone to our 14th annual Dancing with the Boulder Stars with a live audience. Let's hear our live audience. And then so many of you joining us from home this evening. I'm Debbie Pope, the CEO of the YWCA Boulder County, and it's my pleasure to be your guide for tonight's incredible show. We are especially excited to be here with you because, as many of you know, we had to postpone the event last November due to COVID, but now it's June, school is out, people are finally planning vacations, and not only are we able to have a live studio audience with us here at the Boulder Theater, but we also have all of you at home live streaming the event in real time. Over 200 people are tuning in from their living rooms all over the country tonight. Thank you all for being here to support the YWCA during this unique year and to support these 7 amazing teams performing for you tonight. We're going to bring our teams out here in just a minute to meet you, but before we do, I want you all to grab your phones because we're doing things a little bit different this year. So one big thing, staying the same, is that tonight's teams will be competing for your votes, and those votes translate to dollars. Each dollar donated to their team is 1 vote, so the team that raises the most money by the end of the show will be crowned our 2021 champion. However, the different part is that all voting will be done online, regardless if you're watching from home or you're here with us in the theater. So there will be no cash or check or paper voting this year. So we can have live totals for each team in real time. If you joined us in March for our virtual gala, you'll be an expert at this already and recognize the platform. No need to download an app or type in a web address. Just look for the text you should have received at about 6:15 from 56651. This text has a personalized link to our mobile fundraising platform. Click on that link and it will take you to the online donation platform that will allow you to donate to your favorite team or teams. Now, if you want to pay by check or use a different credit card later or send money through your donor advised fund, you can still vote tonight through your link and send the payment in later. We really recommend that everyone does this right now so you can browse all the teams on the homepage, be set up and ready to vote during the dance performance. Feel free to make multiple donations if their performances inspire you. And if you can't find the text keyword YWCA Boulder, all lowercase, to 56651, and you can register to vote. Now, if you're having trouble, our in-person Boulder Theater guests here can find a staff member walking around in the green aprons, or you can visit the tech table in the lobby for help. Our online guests can call or text Sarah at 720-400-1519, and she'll be happy to help you get registered. Now is the time to make sure you are all set up and ready to go, so you're ready to vote during the dance performances. So go ahead, find the welcome text, click the link, and browse the platform homepage, or ask our staff for help now so we're all set to start voting during the performances in about 10 minutes. So, now that you're ready to vote, let's meet our 2021 Dancing with Boulder Stars team. Come on out, here we go. We have Dana Brigante and Sky Shaver. Sally Brown and Isaac Lynn. Ellen Chonia DeRoche and Serena Oyala. Joe Kelly and Cheryl Gertie. All right, Megan Lamorato and Allison Johnson. All right, Emma Nicoletti and Tony Wingard. and April Norman and Heather Sino. All right, they look amazing, don't they? They just look incredible. So, we are so grateful to our 7 volunteer stars dancing tonight with their pros. We could not do this work without the generous support of our community. We rely on events like this one to raise critical funds needed to operate our programs. And while all of our events have looked a little different this year, the resources needed to continue to support our community remain the same, and if anything, even more during this time. Please know that your contributions do make a huge difference for us this evening. And so as you're voting tonight and donating, please know that you're feeling our ability to ensure all women and girls are seen the way we see them, equal, powerful, and unstoppable. Now, before we talk about next year, we are going to actually let our dancers go on backstage and get ready, because their performances are right around the corner. Okay, so next year will mark our 100th anniversary in Boulder County. Our history is rich, and deep, and while we've lasted through decades of change, nothing could quite prepare us for this last year. It's been a transformative year for the YWCA Boulder County, and it's during a year that brought many hardships to our community and challenged us to creatively find ways to continue delivering services. And because of so many of you donating and joining us for events like tonight, we were able to go beyond surviving. And because of our powerful staff, board, donors, and community partners, we were able to thrive, and we expanded and deepened our impact and our mission to eliminate racism and empower women and girls. We overcome challenges. And there were a lot of challenges in our way this year and barriers, and we had to find solutions. We have been the organization that has been at the front of serving our community with early childcare, with flexible drop-in schedules, with the Reading to End Racism program, with our Latina Achievement Support program, and now with our STEM E3 program that is helping 5th through 8th grade girls of color realize their dreams.
During hard times and situations, it's the time we have to push through and let those girls know that we still care about them. We weren't giving up on them.
Some of the students started out with, let me check out this jam session, to now being, saying, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a coder, I want to work for NASA. And I think that's the goal of this program.
What I would say about this year is we persisted, and we couldn't do it alone. I think the beauty of this year has been seeing how committed our community is to the work that we do and to the people we serve.
We know that childcare is probably one of the most difficult things for working parents right now. The last year has been incredibly challenging because not only did we have a pandemic, we had an expansion project to take care of. I am so absolutely impressed with the staff. They are committed, they're passionate, they've had their own struggles with COVID. They know that at any moment they might be quarantined. They've had to deal with exposure. They have been frontline employees through the past year.
I will tell you, when I first came back after we reopened the doors, to see the children's faces, being back here, playing, and then to see their faces when they saw the new outdoor learning environment for the first time, it was, I can't even describe it. But for everything they've been through, it felt so important for them to have that gift too. We have these wonderful teachers, so committed and passionate, and now we have this incredible facility for them to be able to teach. We were able to provide racial justice training and build out our programming to really address the needs of the community. And I have great pride in the fact that more than 200 community members have gone through a 3-week series of this training and completed it. Our community donors have been incredible. We could not have done what we did this year without them. Why everyone needs to take action is that nobody can do this alone. This is hard work, but it is meaningful and it's needed. At the YWCA, we want the world to see women and girls and people of color the way we do. Equal, powerful, unstoppable. Now it's time for our main event. Before we begin the dancing, though, let's meet our esteemed judges who will also decide their favorite performance and present the Judges' Choice Award this evening. First, Dana Stillman, owner of Inspire Graphic Design. She was our 2019 Dancing with Boulder Stars champion, and her hip-hop performance is still being talked about today. She knows what all of the dancers are feeling right now. So any advice for them, Dana?
Thanks, Debbie. That was a fun introduction. Dancers, yes, I know exactly how you're feeling right now. You're nervous, you're excited, you're nervous-sighted. I am nervous-sighted. And, but my advice to you is just to acknowledge that the work you've done to date, the hard work is done. You've put in the time, you've committed to the effort, you've done your dance, you've learned your choreography, and you've fundraised, and now tonight is all about having fun and just getting out on stage and doing your best. It's not perfection, it's having just the time of your life. So good luck to all of you.
Great advice. Now you know why she's a judge this evening. Lance Harden is the artistic director of the Boulder Ballet, and you might remember him as a 2019 dance pro. So he knows what to look for tonight. So Lance, what makes a good performance? What are you looking for tonight?
Thank you, Debbie. A genuine performance is an honest performance. I think all performers and audience members look forward to being put at ease. So if that piece is very exciting and fun, I think we can expect the audience members to show that they're having fun as well by moving in their seats a little bit. And if that performance is something that draws on our emotions, I think compassion is something that we could get used to in a good performance.
Well said. All right, and we're also so excited to have the CEO of Boulder Valley Women's Health, Cynthia Molina. Cynthia, in your hard work, we're peers in this community. We focus on health and safety for women. Why do you feel the money being raised tonight for the YWCA is so important for our community?
Yeah, thanks, Debbie. That's a really great question, and it's so important. As a healthcare provider, we know that creating a healthy and vibrant and empowered community is beyond what goes beyond the doors of a clinic. It's these organizations like YWCA that help us be able to create the community that we want to live in. So donations, greatly appreciated, because we depend on these organizations to build the community that we want to empower women and girls.
Fantastic. Can we give our judges a round of applause? Thank you, judges, for volunteering and being here tonight. Good luck making that hard decision at the end. I'm sure glad I'm not the one having to make that. So, these 7 incredible teams have been rehearsing for months leading up to tonight's performance. None of our stars are professional dancers. Some have no dance experience at all, and they have diverse professional backgrounds, ranging from data science and the mortgage loan industry to our youngest participant ever, who just finished her sophomore year at Niwot High School. Now, you're going to get sick of me saying this. Remember, the only way to vote tonight is through your phone with the link that was either texted from 56651 or emailed to you earlier with your personal fundraising link. Click this link, verify your information, and then see our donation platform to vote for your teams. Now, everyone should have the platform homepage open and ready. So now you can vote for the teams as they perform. So this personalized link is connected to your account and credit card, so I wouldn't share it with anyone else, or the dancers. They might add extra votes. It will allow you to vote with your dollars for your favorite dance teams tonight. If you want to pay by check, use a different credit card later, or send money through a donor-advised fund, you can still vote tonight through your link and send the payment later. And so each dollar equals one vote. If you did not receive a link, that's okay. You can get it by registering and texting the keyword YWCA Boulder, all lowercase, to 56651, and make sure your phone doesn't autocorrect YWCA Boulder as well. You can tell we've practiced this. And then text the keyword to 56651, and you'll automatically receive a text back with a link that you can use to click to register. If you need any help, so for those of you in the audience, we have a tech support table in the lobby of the theater, and if you are at home, you can call Sarah at 720-400-1519. That's 720-400-1519. So she will be able to help out our virtual audience with anything you need. Now, you can also vote any number of times for any number of dancers, all 7 if you want to. Your donations are tax deductible and eligible for the Colorado Child Care Contribution Tax Credit. Now, this is a really great way to lower the net cost of your giving. And don't forget to vote with your applause. Our audience here is here to cheer everyone on. So everyone on stage and at home, we want to hear you. And let's do our best to show these teams just how much we really appreciate them. So let's check in with the team's current standings before I introduce the first teams. And let's see who's in the lead. So we're going to get a leaderboard up here in just a moment so we can actually see which dancer is at the top. So as we're doing that and getting that together, here's what I'm going to talk about. Our big goal for the evening. Our goal is to raise $60,000 this evening. Now, we have already raised collectively $53,000.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's fantastic. So we can do this. So we're going to be checking in throughout the night, but that's the goal, to keep the eye on, right? We'll be talking about that this evening. Okay, so here's the leaderboard, and you can get a feel of where all of our dancers are. And sadly, my eyes are not very good, but from what I can tell, it looks like Team 6 and Team 5 and Team 4, they're all pretty close together. I think it's going to be tight. So we'll be keeping our eye on our teams this evening as well. And knowing that our goal is $60,000, that helps to provide the fuel for our programs and our services, your ticket purchases, sponsorships from our amazing corporate partners who are here this evening, and all of your donations leading up until now are part of that total. So again, our goal is $60,000. Our live audience is so great, they're just trying to take the cues. $60,000 by the end of the night. Okay, is everybody ready? This is what everybody waits for. So, we are going to start our evening off with our first team. So for voting, remember this, Team 1, Dana Briganti and Sky Shaver. Let's take a look at their story.
I'm Dana Briganti. Originally, I'm from New York City. I moved here about 18 years ago. I am a mortgage loan officer for Guaranteed Rate Affinity.
My name is Sky Shaver. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, but I've been here since 2013 off and on. I am getting my PhD in aerospace engineering, and I'm also a professional dancer.
It's been fun from day one. I'm feeling a little nostalgic. I used to dance as a kid, so it's been a lot of fun dancing with Sky. I was nervous at first, but she makes it really easy. We're dancing to Proud Mary, so it's really upbeat, so that's definitely the challenge.
I have been dancing since I was 3. I competed tap, jazz, hip hop, ballet, and then now I dance with Blue Moon Dance Company in Boulder.
Sky is awesome. She's really talented. She's fun. She broke down all the steps, made it really easy.
It's been a pleasure working with her. She brings so much energy. We just have so much fun together.
YWCA's entire mission resonates with me as a woman, as a mother raising a daughter, especially the persimmons early learning. I think when you eliminate the stress or feeling that your child is not safe, eliminating that stress is allowing women to move forward with their careers and their education.
Fundraising for the YWCA is of course important to keep these programs going, to make sure all these women have a safe hole to come to.
So grab your phones. You were either emailed or texted from a 56651 number today, and please vote for Team Sky and Dana.
This is the way that we do Proud Mary.
But we're going to take the beginning of this song and do it easy. But then we're going to do the finish. Rough. It's the way we do. Proud Mary. And we're rolling. Ooh, rolling. Ooh, rolling on the river. Listen to the story. Left a good job down in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep, and I was worried about the way that things might have been. You know that big wheel keep on turning. Proud Mary, keep on burning.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. We have such, well, that's a crowd pleaser. And I know that we said earlier, Tina Turner would be proud. You all did great. All right, let's hear from our judges. So, Dana, Why don't you tell us your thoughts on this amazing couple?
Yes, Dana, Sky, great job, amazing. I love the choreography. It was simple, but you guys executed really well. I love the facials. You kept really engaged. You changed facials with the change of the music, which was awesome. Costumes look great. I love the Tina Turner hair happening, Sky. And yeah, great job. Awesome.
All right, Lance, our professional in the group.
Yes, Dana, Sky, outstanding. What I really appreciated was the connection that you had while you were dancing. I didn't miss Tina, and that's also a very good thing. You guys look great. You were amazing. So much connection, as I say, in the timing. What I love and appreciate the most is the trajectory. We started slow and we went fast, and you took us somewhere. Thank you so much.
Sounds pretty good so far. All right, Cynthia.
Yeah, first off, you can't go wrong with this song. I mean, I was doing everything, so I wasn't like shaking it up with you guys. Amazing energy. I could tell you were having both a lot of fun, and the outfits, killer. Absolutely love them.
All right, let's give a round of applause for Dana and Sky. That's right, it's voting time. They're looking for your votes. Okay, our second team this evening is Sally Brown and Isaac Lynn, and we're gonna take a look at their story right now.
I'm Sally Brown, and I'm the Director of Marketing and Therapy at Boulder Center for Orthopedics and Spine. And I am also the Boulder Rotary Club President this year, and I'm proud to be here to help raise awareness about the YWCA and all the important work they're doing.
I'm Isaac Lynn. I'm the franchisee of the Arthur Murray Dance Center here in Boulder. I've been with Arthur Murray for going on almost 17 years now, but I've been dancing one way or another my whole life. Everything that I do is social dance. I've certified in well over 30 different styles of social dance. On top of that, I've done some of the others, ballet, jazz, and tap on top of that.
Isaac has put together a couple different dance styles. So we were doing some Lindy and some swing, and I have been the grateful person learning on a weekly basis, and he's been so patient with me as I stumble and step on his feet.
Really, it was just trying to find a style that worked for her, that got her excited, that made her smile, and from there on out, just having a lot of fun with it.
So I have a son with special needs, and I have used the YWCA to help me. So it's incredibly hard, especially with a child with special needs. And the YWCA has been there for me on many, many occasions and really helped me out with that.
And I have a very multicultural family as well. My own wife is from Brazil. Between my daughter and my wife, we've dealt with a lot of misogyny and problems, and to have an organization like this that is always there for them is really the backbone of a community.
You know, I just really commend the Y for being there this year for all of those families.
So please send in your dollars, send in your money so that not only we can win, but so that the organization wins and that everybody they help wins as well.
So tonight we're going to have a lot of fun dancing and hopefully be really entertaining, but your dollars are going to make a difference in our community, and we're going to help a ton of people.
Go! honest, that time will not allow us to forget now. There's Basie Miller, Timo, and the King of all do. And with a voice like Dallas ringing out, there's no way the band could lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over.
All right, Sally and Isaac. I was telling Sally earlier, it looks like you've been dancing forever. You sure you're not a pro? All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started with our judges. Cynthia.
You guys are awesome. It was so lovely. I absolutely love your outfits. The beginning was so cool. In the beginning, I was like, what is happening? So everything was tied up really well. It was so cool. And Sally, you look so gorgeous. So do you, Isaac. But Sally, you're killing it. Great job, guys.
All right, Dana.
Yes, Sally and Isaac, great job. I loved the beginning. I felt the story of you bumping into each other, and then suddenly it's this connection, and beautiful choreography, beautiful dancing. You guys did a great job.
Nice. All right, Lance, bring it home.
Outstanding job, you two. Fantastic. I love the track. Last live concert I saw was with Stevie Wonder. It was a great memory. Awesome dress. You look fantastic. We might sell that dress after if we don't raise that $60,000. That looks like a nice dress. Great dress. And hats off, Isaac, to a very creative routine.
Fantastic. All right, let's hear it for Sally and Isaac. All right. That's right. Number 2, it's just like the TV show, right? That's team number 2. Okay, is everybody ready? Are you having fun? Isn't it great? It's so great to be here with all of you and these incredible dancers. So, team 3 is Ellen DeRoche and Serena Oyala. And they have a really interesting story. And Ellen is our youngest dancer ever. So, take a look.
My name is Ellen DeRoche. I'm a sophomore at Iowa High School. I dance and make music.
My name is Serena. I'm basically from Boulder. I've lived here since I was about 2 or 3 years old. I am an accountant and I do bookkeeping work as well. I have been teaching dance at Streetside for, I guess, at least about 3 or 4 years now.
Before this event, I danced freshman year at school, but that's about it. I started dancing at Streetside though in January.
I do hip hop mostly, and then also some Latin dance or partnering dances. This is my first year participating. I am very excited about being on stage and also competing against some of my close instructor friends. That'll be fun. And working with my star, Ellen.
Well, I took some of Serena's classes at Streetside for a little bit, and then I realized that she was my partner after we formally met. And we kind of decided we wanted to do a couple different concepts, I guess.
Ellen had said that she wanted to do hip hop, so we'll be mixing a couple elements of hip hop in there. Since the YWCA's mission is about empowering women and ending racism, that we would do something along the lines of that message.
I just happen to be an African American female, so I'm just happy to be a part of it, you know.
YWCA has lots of programs that can help people, so obviously any donation will be well utilized. Ellen and I are going to have the best piece ever.
I think the people watching tonight should vote for Serena and I because we're 2 swag females dancing to end racism, period.
Hiya, Bobby.
Hi, Ken.
You want to go for a ride?
Sure, Ken.
Jump in.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
let's go party.
Every day is payday. Swipe my card, then I do a nay-nay. You talking to a late date. I want a Kanye, yeah, not a Ray J. So that's a no-no. I'ma make back and use a Volvo. This convo beat like Dre, ayy. I already know what you're trying to say. That's me, I'm confident. Don't want your compliments, use common sense. I'm on my Michelle Obama. Shut your mouth, boy, I think you know who run this house. I ain't thirsting for no bait, cause I already know what you're trying to say.
Wow. Ellen and Serena, when we say powerful and unstoppable, I think this is what we're talking about. Okay, so we're gonna start with Lance this time.
Thank you. Thank you for such an amazing performance. Wow, we felt the power, we felt the energy. Thank you, thank you. I love the creativeness in the music as well. You started us one place, a very familiar Barbie. We love that track. And then something that I didn't recognize, so I also appreciated that. Thank you both.
So Dana, I know you just wanted to get up and start dancing with them.
Oh my God, I almost did. I want to jump out of my chair right now. You guys, amazing. So most of people here know hip hop is near and dear to my heart. I dance at Street Side. I know Serena and Ellen, I'm so excited to see you there soon. And I actually have done a dance to Barbie, so I was like right in there with you guys. So that was awesome. Love the transition, love the sass. I love the sass, Ellen. Great job. Both of you, awesome. Loved it.
Cynthia, were you also ready to get up and dance?
Yeah. Y'all the bomb. You guys killed it. Choreography, amazing. The music was hot. And I really loved even the ending. I love the message that you gave. It totally tied it in with the organization, which I thought was unbelievably meaningful. So amazing work.
All right, let's give it up for Team 3. That's right. You can tell. They just want you to vote for them. That's what they're looking for. So our fourth team, and keep the voting coming because we're going to be looking at the leaderboard here after this team, is Joe Kelly and Cheryl Gertie. As you can tell, they have quite the fan section tonight, but also a really wonderful story. So let's take a look at Joe and Cheryl.
Hi, I'm Joe Kelly. I'm from Massachusetts originally, and I've been here in Colorado for about 4 years now. I am a freelance marketer. I'm also training to become a mindfulness-based nature coach.
I'm Cheryl Gertie. I'm from Kentucky, actually, but I've been in Colorado 12 years. I'm a public school teacher during the day, but I also own my own business, 8 Count Social, where I promote artists through events.
So we were immediately paired. Like that night, we talked, and just immediately we were brainstorming, we were sharing music. It felt like we were on the same page. We've had several dance practices together, and I mean, she's just a great teacher. It feels like we just have this very great shared vision on what this dance performance could be.
We're doing kind of a contemporary piece. I'm gonna call it an experiment in connection because Joe's really real and he wants to make art. And so it's a perfect match for that reason.
The YWCA's mission, and it's about helping people feel more accepted, establishing a feeling of belonging, and giving people the resources to live out their passions. I just think that's something everyone deserves to have access to and experience.
Personally, I'm a mom and I've used the Persimmon Early Learning before, and it's been a wonderful experience. They take care of the children. It's so convenient being a mom, and so why wouldn't you support something like that for families?
You should have received a text message. If you click on that link, you'll have the opportunity to vote for us, and we really hope you enjoy our performance.
Wow, that was beautiful. Wasn't that amazing? It's really powerful. All right, Cynthia.
That was so lovely, so beautiful, so romantic. And watching, I was like, wait, which one is the instructor again? Amazing. You guys did a fantastic job. Oh my goodness.
Lance.
Joe, Real Men Dance. Thank you for sharing with us. Keep it up, sir. Keep it up, sir, please. Cheryl, Outstanding work yet again. Thank you so much for sharing your talents. You look great out there. What a great couple. Thank you guys.
Yeah, you guys, it was so beautiful. I'm so glad that you chose contemporary. You don't see that in this event that often. And I felt from what you said about your connection right in that first night when you're introduced, I felt that between you. So that was so beautiful and powerful and just everything. Well done.
All right. Let's hear it for Team 4. Okay, so we're more than halfway through, and we're going to take a look at our leaderboard right now because they're dancing for, of course, an incredible cause with the YWCA to make sure that we can continue to have great programs and support our community. Okay, so let's see if it's moved a little bit. Number 6. All right, Emma and Tom are at about $9,100, a little over $9,100. That's fantastic. So, but right on their heels is Megan and Allison. And Megan and Allison are at about $8,500. And you can see, that's good. Keep voting, keep voting. So we have 3 more amazing teams tonight. And right now, we're going to have a chance to meet Megan Lamorato and Allison Johnson.
My name is Megan Lamorato. I work for Premier Mortgage Group. I'm originally from Michigan, but I've lived in Boulder for the last 8+ years.
Hi, I'm Allison Johnson, and this is my 8th year with Dancing with Boulder Stars. And I'm a full-time dance instructor, or I was before the pandemic. I've written and shot 4 short dance films.
I met Allison a few weeks ago. We just had our 3rd practice. It started with, what skills we have. Turns out I don't have very many in the dancing arena. So I told Allison, it's all on you. I will be a great follower and I can learn pretty quick.
She said she wanted to have a lot of fun. I think we're all needing that. So we are going to have a pajama party, and it's a Broadway medley where we have a lot of character and some cha-cha, some samba, some quick step in there. We have kind of thrown the kitchen sink at this.
I think this program is absolutely fantastic. Being a woman as well, I come from a huge family of women. I have 4 sisters. It does resonate a lot with me. The program that I would say I connect with probably the most is the STEM E3 one. My background is in teaching and education, and I think it's extremely important.
As the years go by, I'm excited that we've had movement in the right direction with both of these issues of equality for women and all the races. And we have to keep supporting this wonderful organization so we keep moving forward together.
I mean, ultimately, the more donations, the more programs, the more help, the more you can expand.
Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Let's raise lots of money and have so much fun.
In order to vote with your dollars, have your phone ready and find your personalized link that was emailed or texted to you. If you click the link, look for Team Allison and Megan and vote for us with your donation. Each dollar equals 1 vote.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? All by myself, I won't live all by myself anymore.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I've ever met. I'm broken again.
Don't lose your confidence if you slip. Be grateful for a pleasant trip and pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. How do I
this one step at a time. Got your back if you got mine. Oh, one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other.
We even have signs in the front row. Those of you at home might not be able to see that, but I kind of feel exhausted. Just watching you is amazing. But our judges are the ones that we're asking for what they think. So Lance.
What a great mix of music. And who needs Broadway anyway? When we have you two out there. Great job. I really liked the work with the locking steps, and I really liked the presentation of so many dance styles right in the palm of your hand. Great job.
Dana.
Yes, Allison, Megan, great job. I love the story that you told. I love the mother-daughter connection. All the music styles. I mean, Allison, the shower cap for costuming. And Megan, you totally sassed it up at times, and I think you're a better dancer than you think you are. And really great performance.
Okay, Cynthia.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. The beer, probably my favorite part. I really love the element of comedy. It was a really awesome story, and I totally knew exactly what was happening, and there was a part of me that was like, I really need to ask them for that music mix, because it totally relates. The other thing too, like the Beyonce piece was amazing, and Megan, you are absolutely a dancer.
Yeah.
All right, team number 5. If you are inspired or moved, yep, she's got to take her clothing off the stage. Make sure that you vote for team 5. All right, team 6. Emma Nicoletti and Tom Wingard have a really great story too. So we're going to share a little bit more about them.
My name is Emma Nicoletti. I'm from Lafayette, Colorado, but I grew up in Nederland, Colorado. I'm the vice president of data science at a local marketing company called Wyland, but I'm actually here tonight representing the Wild Council. We provide mentorship to students and young professionals, as well as professional support for each other. But it's also really important to us to give back to the community and local nonprofits.
My name is Tom Wingard. I am from Boulder, Colorado, and I am a filmmaker and professional dancer. I've been dancing since I was 7, professionally since I was 12.
So prior to starting to dance here, I was in musicals in high school, and that's about it. I'm having a really good time. My dance instructor is very patient with me.
I immediately got along with Emma. I thought she was awesome, very bubbly, very excited. Yeah, it's been a great experience.
The program that I'm the most passionate about probably is the STEM E3 program. My grad school research was actually about when young women lose interest in in STEM, because we know for a fact that by the time they get to college, they're not really into it anymore. And the question is, when and why does that happen? People who aren't exposed to diversity, who aren't exposed to minority and female voices, can come to think that that's okay. We need organizations like the YWCA and their education and action to remind people that we need those voices.
Parts of the YWCA that I think of, especially with COVID last year, was Reading to End Racism, just because I think it's absolutely incredibly important. Childcare for single families or for families who can't afford childcare.
I think that people should donate to the YWCA no matter what, but I think that they should vote for Tom and I specifically, because I think that anybody who's watching is going to be at the very least grooving in their seats a little bit. Everybody, please click on your fundraising link right now and vote for Emma and Tom.
That was incredible. This is what post-COVID is going to look like, I think. Really celebrating this evening. So, how fun. All right, Cynthia.
Oh my goodness, your costume's amazing. So sparkly. The flip, I was in shock, and you did it twice, which was also really good work. And I also really enjoyed your energy. It looked like you were having so much fun out there. Woo!
Dana, I know you were getting up to dance.
Well, you called it again. So if hip hop's number one, disco is definitely number two. Loved it. The costumes were great. You guys looked like you were having so much fun on stage, which is what it's all about. Loved the choreography, and the flip was totally awesome. So good job, guys.
We were able to settle right into that fun that you were having on stage. Thank you. I loved the creativity in the lifts, and I really enjoyed the outstanding dip with the hair toss on the end. I caught that. Yeah, I saw that. I don't have my own hair. I have to look for, yeah. Thank you very much.
All right, team number 6, Emma and Tom. If you remember, they were, I think, number 1 on the leaderboard when we last checked. So, okay, our last team of the evening. But of course, we've got a great cheering section in the audience. So April Norman and Heather Sino, let's take a look at their story.
I I'm April, I'm from Boulder, and I work at Persimmon Early Learning.
My name is Heather, I'm from Connecticut, and I garden. I have been dancing for probably like 25 years.
My journey of dancing started when I was young, but most recently I've been dancing with Heather, and it's just been so much fun. I love her choreography, I love her movement. I don't have that much experience with Latin dance, but this has just really pushed me out of my dance box per se of what I have experience doing.
We are doing a Spanish funk medley. So it is not an easy dance, and it has been a wonderful journey. April is so sweet and has been sweet from the very beginning. I love spending time with her just as a person, but also as a dancer, she's incredibly talented.
I love working at Persimmon. It's the best childcare I've been a part of. I love their mission about empowering women and eliminating racism. I really connect with all the kids and the teachers. I feel like the teamwork there is just so empowering to be a part of.
It's important that people support and the audience support YWCA, because through the donations, that's how we are going to make a change for the children in this community and create a ripple effect so that we're helping everyone else.
So the voting is going to happen through your phone. You're going to receive a text message. Go ahead and get your phone out now and vote for April and Heather. Each of your dollar donations equals 1 vote. Let's win this for all the kids and the community.
Don't that feel real funky, y'all?
Beautiful costumes, amazing. So, Lance, are you jealous? I'm jealous.
Those are great dresses, yes, fantastic, in fact. Excellent job to both of you. I love the connection that you had throughout the dance, and the use of music was fantastic as well. I thought that patterns were very special, the way you used the space against each other. Great job, great job.
This audience, you guys are really waking up. I love it. All right, Dana.
April and Heather, great job. I really loved the choreography, especially in the beginning. Like, something about it just really synced for me. April, you're definitely a performer. I felt that connection between you guys. And love the costumes. Obviously, that was so much fun. I love the transition into the salsa or the Latin music. That was great. Overall, really good job.
And Cynthia, this is the last judge's comment of the night.
Buen trabajo, muchachas. You guys did amazing. Way to represent. And you could obviously tell I'm a little biased as a Latina. Y'all did. Mark Anthony, he's my jam. Absolutely love it. If y'all want to go salsa dancing, hit me up sometime because that is totally. Love the costumes. You guys so bright. And you could tell you're doing a lot of fun. And thanks for picking a Spanish song.
All right, let's do one more round of applause for our last dancer couple of the night. Awesome. And because April is a teacher at Persimmon Early Learning at YWCA, I bet there's a lot of her kiddos out there watching her, and she is a superstar, is the word in the town of YWCA. All right, so if you've kind of been waiting for the last minute, you wanted to see all of the dancers before you voted, you need to do that now. Because we only have a little bit of time left, a few minutes open. And before we let the judges go, I do just want to give them a round of applause for their joining us this evening. And we are going to excuse them because they have some hard work to do in a matter of a couple of minutes. So it is really close right now. We can see the leaderboard. Oh my gosh, crossed over 10,000. Team 6, Emma and Tom, but Megan and Allison are right on their heels for sure. And then we've also got Team 4 with Joe and Cheryl at 6,400. And Sally and Isaac are right there at 6,000. So there's still just a little bit of time to push it over. So we also checked in with our overall fundraising goal. And I'll tell you, one of the things I love about our staff is Brittany and Robin. You know, we had a goal. What did we say? 60,000, right? Do you guys remember? We said 60,000. Guess what we're at? Over 60,000. Good guess. Good guess. Okay. So we are at 62,762. Fantastic. But this is what I was trying to say. This is what I love about our development team and why we're able to do what we can, because Brittany and Robin wrote down, let's go for 65,000. What do you think? Okay. I like it. Yeah, let's go for it. So you can vote through your phones, and then you can also choose to pay by check, donor-advised fund, or a different credit card at the end of the night. So you can still make a gift tonight, though, through that link. And it's important to know, a lot of you are supporters of ours, but for those of you who might be giving for the first time tonight, don't forget that when you donate to the YWCA tonight, your donation is eligible for the Colorado Child Care Tax Credit, which equals 50% of your donation. So this tax credit is such a great way to make charitable contributions at a much lower net cost. And as you can see from the example here on the screen, if you make a donation of $500, it only ends up costing you $151. But the YWCA is able to use $500 to fuel our programming. So just a really, really powerful way to make your money go further. So again, this is one of the real benefits, aside from the wonderful programs, supporting the programs we do, is of course also being able to have an after-tax cost of giving as well. So our audience, I want you all to give yourselves a round of applause. You have been an incredible live audience. You really have. I used to think that was kind of cheesy when I heard people say that, but now I really understand it, being up here and emceeing this evening. And so we're going to start to move into our next part of our program here, and this is kind of the beauty of being on live TV. right? We're trying to get another camera set up and things like that so that we can stay with our folks at home. And again, just time is running out. We've got like a minute or so, so please go ahead and keep those votes coming in. You may also notice that one of our dancers is doubling as a camera producer here as well and helping. So thanks for doing that as well. All right. So let's get this going here. Okay, so we've got 1 minute, I've been told. 1 minute to be able to put your votes in. And of course, all of you I know are, those of you that are at home are putting in those votes. Some of the folks here in the live audience are, you can hear them making a lot of noise because they're excited and getting those final votes in as well. All right. So take 1 more minute, 1 last minute to help your favorite team just get over that hump into victory. All right, and we're gonna give everybody 1 minute. So we're gonna take a pause so everybody can go ahead and get ready. Do your last votes, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah, it'll be fine. It just... Okay. All right. Welcome back. As everyone's squeezing in those very, very last votes, we really also want to take this time to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's event. And many of you are here in person. A special thanks to Elevations Credit Union, Alondra, Dennis, thank you so much. Tebow Properties, Stephen, thank you. Always such a wonderful support of the YWCA. We could not do what we do without you. And Blue Spruce Construction is do we have Sandy Weeks? Is Sandy Weeks here? She may be watching from home this evening, but she was a winner of Dancing with Boulder Stars just a few years ago. We rely on our for-profit partners for so much because together we are able to create powerful change and support here in Boulder County. And we can't forget our very generous in-kind donors who donated and discounted their design, awards, studio space, and Wi-Fi for this event. So let's take 1 last minute to help your favorite team over that hump. We're actually really close to being done. I believe we are done, so it's in. I've been told we have the final count. So are you guys kind of ready? Yes. All right. So this is what we've all been waiting for, right? Yep. Yep. Okay, and I'm getting some totals. I see our development staff. Brittany Wilson is on it. We're delivering the winners right now. Brittany apparently has a fan group here this evening too, which is great. Okay, so I know this is a moment we've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Dancing with Boulder Stars winner? But first, a quick thank you to the incredible team at the YWCA, including Brittany and Robin, the Boulder Theater staff and production crew. We're so glad you're back. And Sparta Media Group for their excellent work on the team's video and video production for the virtual audience tonight. So we want to thank all of our dancers for stepping out of their comfort zone and putting on a fantastic show in this really challenging time. And we thank all of you for joining us tonight to support this important mission and for being such a great live audience. We hope, and I love it, as the night goes on, it gets rowdier here. We hope all of you at home have been able to enjoy and feel the excitement and the energy here as well. All right, now it's time to hand out the awards. So could our dance teams please come back on stage for this final part of the night.
We have to hold the commercial for the sponsors.
Okay, right before this. So if you're at home, you can hear all of this. Now, what we're going to do, because you all are so wild, I've got to calm you down a little bit before we go into the final prizes. I want to just take a moment. Elevations Credit Union has been such an incredible partner of ours throughout the year with board leadership, incredible women on our board, just incredible support through everything. So we just want to, well, for 1 minute, just take a look at some of the great work that they're doing in our community.
At Elevations Credit Union, we believe in community prosperity. It's why we're proud to have a business banking partnership with EcoCycle.
Keep on recycling, Colorado.
Because whether we're banking together or recycling together, we believe it's good business to help good businesses grow. How do we get down from here? Elevations Credit Union. It matters where you bank.
Okay. So, and that was Alondra, who's actually on our board, and she's like in this beautiful commercial. So, all right. That was a tease. I'm sorry. Here we go. We're ready. Okay, our first award goes to the Instructor of the Year. And this award is presented by the YWCA staff to the instructor who has been the most helpful. And not only the most helpful, but these are, I mean, it takes a lot to do this work for these pros. It's really incredible. And patience, this instructor really embodies patience and spirit. And it was a really hard decision because our pros this year are, as every year, are just incredible. But this year's winner is no stranger to this event. It is her 8th time participating. In 8 years, she has worked with all kinds of dancers, those with more experience than others. She has become such a wonderful ambassador for the event, recruiting more pros when we need them and giving us and other pros advice and going above and beyond with her stars to really create an unforgettable, unique performance that meets each dancer at their level. And this year's Instructor of the Year award goes to Allison Johnson. All right. Congratulations, Allison. Well deserved. All right, let's move on to our next award, and frankly, it's my personal favorite, is the Judge's Choice Award. And this award is presented to the couple that was undoubtedly the most fun to watch. And our judges, that was probably a really hard decision, I'm thinking. Yes, they're nodding their heads. Okay, so Judge's Choice winner, Ellen and Serena. That's it. This is exciting. This is really okay. Now, let's get to one of the most important and sought out titles awarded in this competition, the Champion of Dancing with Boulder Stars 2012. We had a great competition this year, and we want to really thank all of you for your incredible efforts. The overall champion is awarded to the team that received the most donations to provide critical services, support, and empowerment to the individuals that we serve at the YWCA. But, because we keep teasing you this evening, before we get to the overall champion, we want to recognize the person who did a phenomenal job raising awareness for the cause and won an impressive number of votes, but came in just shy of first place. So, the runner-up is Megan and Allison. All right, now the moment we've all been waiting for. We find out the new champion of Dancing with Boulder Stars. Our 2021 Dancing with Boulder Star champions are Emma and Tom. We're gonna let them savor that a little bit. Why don't we give them one more round of applause, all of our dancers. Okay, so I need to hear from our development staff if we've met our goal of 65,000. We know we already blew past 60,000. So while I'm doing some thank yous, I'm going to let them tabulate that. So before we end the show, we can let you know. I do want to thank our staff. This year has been, as we all know, really challenging. But if you can imagine putting on a live streamed event, a live in-person event together in a hybrid form, these are new things we've not done before. So I first want to recognize Robin Haslett, who's our manager of development. She has gone above and beyond in this event in this entire year. And then our wonderful Vice President of Development and Marketing, Brittany Wilson. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what makes Brittany so good. She's like, I already handed you the final total, and she did. Okay. What do you guys think? You think we passed 65,000? Yeah. Just knowing and looking at everybody in this crowd and knowing who joined us this evening at home. So we have raised $68,000, $454. Oh my goodness. That is just like awe-inspiring. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a difference this will make. All right, I want to make sure we do one last big thank you for all of our dancers, just because this is been a year, and you all just stepped right into it. So again, our 2021 Dancing with Boulder Stars dancer. So congratulations to all of you. And I would like to say, if you were tapping your feet tonight and you thought, this might be kind of fun to do next year, it is our 100th anniversary for the YWCA. And so in fall of 2022, it's going to be a very special Dancing with Boulder Stars. So let us know if you're interested or if there's someone you want to volunteer for that role. Just let us know. It has been an absolute pleasure to have all of you here tonight and those of you watching from home. And I thank you all. Thank you to our community and our donors and all of our supporters. Have a great evening, and we will see you next year.